Things we learned about actors after they died.
No, you complete me.
Are you aware that a number of the most unexpected and intriguing details about renowned actors were only revealed posthumously? From Marlon Brando's unexpected romantic escapades to David Cassidy, who deceived his family and the public by claiming he had dementia, here are 20 actors and the astonishing revelations we discovered about them after their passing. Audrey Hepburn. The path to fame for Audrey Hepburn started in the early 1950s. She was spotted by the writer Colette, who was adamant that Hepburn should take on the main role in the Broadway production of her book, Gigi. This part drew Hollywood's attention to her, resulting in her being cast in the movie Roman Holiday. Her portrayal of Princess Anne won her an Academy Award for Best Actress. In the later part of her life, Hepburn remained active for UNICEF as a well-known advocate. Audrey Hepburn died on January 20, 1993, at 63 years old. She died from appendiceal cancer, a rare type of cancer that starts in the appendix. However, what many of her fans didn't know was that even in her early career, Hepburn was skilled at using her abilities for a greater purpose. She spent a significant portion of her developmental years in the Netherlands and during World War II, supported the Dutch resistance against German rule. The Sabrina star also performed at night events that were forbidden by the Nazis, with the goal of collecting funds for refugees fleeing from their control. Additionally, she helped Allied bomber pilots whose planes had been shot down in the Netherlands by providing them with information, phrasebooks, and money to evade capture. Although Hepburn hinted at these activities during her life, it wasn't until after she passed away that researchers could confirm the statements she had made casually. A film about Audrey Hepburn released in 2020 unveiled her hidden sorrow and distress. One source was the emotional pain caused by her father's actions. In an interview with a Life magazine reporter in 1992 and aired for the first time in 2020, Hepburn discussed how her parents' divorce when she was 6 years old affected her. She stated, "My father leaving was the first big blow I had as a child. It was a trauma that left a very big mark on me. It left me insecure for life. He disappeared one day. Mother explained he had gone away on a trip and was not coming back. Mother wouldn't stop crying. I would just try and be with her, but as a child you can't quite understand." Joan Crawford. On May 10, 1977, Hollywood's legendary actress Joan Crawford passed away at the age of 73. She suffered a heart attack in her Manhattan apartment, signifying the end of an era for the classic Hollywood studio system where she was a significant figure. Crawford's actual name was Lucille Fay LeSueur. She commenced her career as a Broadway chorus girl in various revues. Her major breakthrough occurred when she signed a contract with Metro-Goldwyn-Mayer in 1925. Known for many things, Joan Crawford had an ongoing feud with Bette Davis, was recognized for her sexual prowess, and was involved in charitable missions that included 5 private adoptions throughout her life. A year following her death, shocking revelations about her private life as the mother of 4 adopted children emerged. In 1978, her daughter Christina published her memoir titled Mommy Dearest, which claimed that her childhood was filled with abuse by the Hollywood icon. Some of these revelations included an incident when Christina was 13 years old. She allegedly endured a brutal beating from her mother in which she believed she would be choked to death. She recounted to Larry King, "That was the last time we had any physical violence because I knew that if it happened again I would do everything in my power to protect myself." She also mentioned that Crawford attacked her once more after that incident when she thought Christina was making advances towards her husband, Alfred Steele. Crawford frequently engaged in what Christina referred to as night raids, where she would wake the children up while drunk and make them clean messes they didn't necessarily create for hours on end. Christina also revealed that she was once starved for days when she refused to eat an undercooked steak that still had blood in it, all as an attempt for her mother to exert more control over her. In 2019, Christina told The Guardian, "My mother should have been in jail. Join me on this journey and let's explore together. Comment number 1 to let me know you'll be watching till the end. Trust me, you won't want to miss what's coming up in this video." Heath Ledger.
No, you complete me.
Heath Ledger started his acting journey on television before relocating to the United States to focus on film. His breakthrough role was in the teen comedy 10 Things I Hate About You, but Ledger's most iconic role came after his death. In 2008, a new Batman film, The Dark Knight, featuring Ledger as the Joker, hit theaters. Throughout the filming process, Heath Ledger aimed to ensure that his portrayal of the Joker was a fresh and unique take that audiences hadn't seen before. To delve into the Joker's psyche, Heath Ledger spent around 6 weeks in an isolated hotel room. During this period, he wrote in a journal, examined the source material and practiced various voices. Ledger passed away on January 22, 2008, at 28 years old. He died from an unintentional overdose of prescription medications. It was only following his death that glimpses of the aforementioned diary surfaced. Ledger's father kept the journal and disclosed its contents in the 2008 documentary Too Young to Die. His father revealed that the journal Heath Ledger created during his isolation was filled with various in-character musings and inspirations. It included photographs of hyenas, stills from A Clockwork Orange, clown makeup designs, and Joker cards. A photo of Ledger in his makeup for the film was also added to the book. It also contained some writing from the Joker's perspective, including a list of things he found amusing, such as aides and geniuses with brain damage. On the cover, the words "The Joker" appeared next to a picture of an elephant and a man in a hat on a checkered floor. On the last page, "Bye Bye" was handwritten in large letters. Robin Williams.
Good morning, Vietnam!
In 2014, the unanticipated passing of Robin Williams left a profound sense of loss among his colleagues and a vast fan base who had come to know him through his iconic stand-up comedy acts, television series and films dating back to the 1970s. His journey to stardom commenced with his groundbreaking portrayal of the extraterrestrial Mork in the TV sitcom Mork and Mindy. His foray into cinema included memorable roles such as the unconventional radio DJ in Good Morning Vietnam, a performance that garnered him an Academy Award nomination for Best Actor. Beyond the limelight, Williams was candid about his lifelong struggle with depression as well as his battles with alcohol and substance abuse, all of which significantly impacted his personal life. Following his death in August 2014 at 63 years old, numerous individuals offered their perspectives on Williams' life and demise. Some speculated that he may have been overcome by depression or relapsed into old vices. However, the autopsy results for Robin Williams unveiled a distressing reality. The comedian was battling a brain disorder known as Lewy body dementia, an uncommon condition that can lead to extreme mood fluctuations and was likely the primary cause of his death. This revelation was shared by his wife, who stated, "It was not depression that killed Robin. Depression was one of, let's call it, 50 symptoms, and it was a small one. The doctor said to me after the autopsy, 'Are you surprised that your husband had Lewy bodies throughout his entire brain and brainstem?' I didn't even know what Lewy bodies were, but I said, 'No, I'm not surprised.'" John Candy.
So fight, fight, fight for Washington State and big.
Canadian actor and comedian John Candy, known for his warmth, humor, and memorable characters on screen, had a reason for turning down a sought-after role on Saturday Night Live that was not widely known. As per Doug Hill and Jeff Winegrad's book Saturday Night, A Backstage History of Saturday Night Live, in 1981, Lorne Michaels was eager to bring in the extremely funny emerging talent John Candy. Candy was offered a position in the show's cast, an opportunity that could have significantly advanced his career and placed him among other comedy greats who began on the legendary show. However, he made the unexpected decision to reject the offer. At that time, Candy was already a prominent figure in the Canadian sketch comedy show SCTV, where he was gaining acclaim for his diverse comedic abilities. Most importantly, Candy cherished the stability and time that SCTV provided, enabling him to stay in Canada and be close to his family. The book stated that he was discontented with being torn between the two shows. That's why he declined. However, more recently it was disclosed that Candy turned down the chance to be an SNL regular for another reason: his family's sake. Renowned for its heyday, Saturday Night Live was a center of indulgence due to the partying lifestyles of its main talents. The actor's daughter, Jennifer, told Today on the 30th anniversary of Candy's sudden death at 43 years old that her father was an ultimate family man. She said, "That's the reason he didn't want to do Saturday Night Live. He knew the lifestyle wasn't going to be healthy for him. He was smart in that way. Chadwick Boseman.
I can't never quit when it get hard. You quit, you're going backwards, you're dead.
Chadwick Boseman rose to fame for his depiction of Jackie Robinson in the film 42, vividly illustrating the challenges and triumphs of the first African-American to participate in Major League Baseball. However, it was his portrayal of T'Challa, aka Black Panther, in the Marvel Cinematic Universe that truly established him as a worldwide symbol. Sadly, Boseman passed away at just 43 years old on August 28, 2020, following a 4-year fight against colon cancer. Initially diagnosed with stage 3 colon cancer in 2016, his condition advanced to stage 4 by the time 2020 rolled around. Boseman never disclosed his cancer diagnosis to the public, and as reported by The Hollywood Reporter, only a select few non-family members were privy to his illness, with varying levels of understanding regarding its severity. Neither his fans nor the majority of his industry peers were cognizant of the fact that Boseman was undergoing cancer treatment, while simultaneously working on significant Hollywood productions. Throughout his struggle with cancer, he managed to deliver some of his most remarkable performances, such as his depiction of Levy in Ma Rainey's Black Bottom, released in the year of his passing, and for which he earned a posthumous Academy Award nomination. He was also slated to appear in the sequel to Black Panther set for 2022. On August 29, 2020, the day following Boseman's death, the tweet announcing his passing on his Twitter account by his family became the most liked tweet ever recorded, amassing over 6 million likes within less than a day. The entire entertainment community was left reeling from the news of his untimely death. Marlon Brando.
Nobody believes in us. God here.
Marlon Brando, often considered one of the finest actors ever, died on July 1, 2004, at 80 years old. His death was due to respiratory failure from pulmonary fibrosis, combined with congestive heart failure. Brando's passing signified the close of an era, but it also led to disclosures about his personal life. The iconic actor discussed his sexuality during the peak of his career, mentioning homosexual encounters and largely confirming his bisexuality at a time when homophobia was prevalent. However, it wasn't until 2018, 14 years post Brando's death, that people discovered he had once been intimate with another leading man of the time, comedian Richard Pryor. This unexpected connection was revealed in a Vulture interview with producer-musician Quincy Jones. He stated, "He'd F a mailbox. James Baldwin, Richard Pryor, Marvin Gaye." The interview quickly spread online, with fans and gossip enthusiasts seeking verification that Jones's surprising and unverified statement held any truth. Although Pryor's daughter first dismissed the claim, the relationship was later confirmed by Pryor's widow, Jennifer. She informed TMZ that her late husband always discussed his bisexuality with friends and wouldn't be embarrassed if the affair became public knowledge. She also mentioned that Brando extensively documented sleeping with men in diaries, which were supposedly examined in the 2019 book The Richard Pryor Diaries, for which she wrote an introduction. Do you think Marlon Brando's openness about his bisexuality during his career was brave or reckless? Comment yes if you think it was brave, or no if you think it was reckless. Matthew Perry, renowned for his portrayal of Chandler Bing on the classic TV series Friends, died on October 28, 2023, at 54 years old. The actor was discovered deceased in his hot tub, prompting initial suspicions of drowning. However, an autopsy later confirmed that his death was due to a ketamine overdose. Perry had a history of struggling with substance and alcohol abuse throughout his professional life. He began consuming alcohol and experimenting with drugs in his early years. Nevertheless, the actor managed to conquer his addiction and appeared to maintain abstinence during his recovery period. He became a proponent for rehabilitation and served as a representative for the National Association of Drug Court Professionals. In 2013, Perry was honored with the Champion of Recovery Award by the White House Office of National Drug Control Policy. Friends and colleagues, including Marta Kaufman, co-creator of Friends, informed NBC's Today that Perry seemed content in the weeks leading up to his demise and assisted others in overcoming alcohol addiction. However, following his death, several anonymous sources close to the actor revealed in an article published by US Weekly that Perry continued to use drugs recreationally in the years preceding his death and was skilled at concealing it. More concerningly, they claimed that Perry's drug use was linked to disturbing behavior in his personal life, including a physical conflict with his closest friend who attempted to intervene and allegations of mistreatment from an intimate partner. Those who had supported Perry during his recovery were reportedly taken aback by these accusations. In May 2024, the Los Angeles Police Department initiated an investigation to ascertain how Perry acquired the lethal dose of ketamine that led to his death. Is there any truth to these claims? Mary Tyler Moore was celebrated for her striking beauty, radiant smile, and flawless comedic timing. Her journey to stardom started with her portrayal of Laura Petrie on The Dick Van Dyke Show, where she won over audiences with her charm and comedic prowess. This part solidified her status as a TV star, but it was her performance on The Mary Tyler Moore Show that truly secured her legacy. Moore's professional endeavors extended beyond television. She also starred in films like Ordinary People, earning an Academy Award nomination for Best Supporting Actress. She remained a beloved figure throughout her life, until her passing in 2017 at 80 years old. However, what she concealed during her years of fame was the significant decline in her eyesight since the 1980s, a consequence of type 1 diabetes, leaving her nearly blind for the latter part of her life. Moore's spouse, Dr. Robert Levine, confirmed to Page Six that the actress kept her condition private from the public until her death. In her honor, Levine later established the Mary Tyler Moore Vision Initiative. The Mary Tyler Moore Vision Initiative is a unique non-profit organization rallying the world to combat vision loss and blindness related to diabetes. James Gandolfini, well known for his role as Tony Soprano, the intricate mob boss in The Sopranos, died on June 19, 2013, at 51 years old. His abrupt demise from a heart attack while vacationing in Italy marked a sorrowful conclusion for an actor who had left a mark on the Hollywood industry. Gandolfini was an extremely benevolent actor who even covered the salaries of his co-stars using his own funds. This was disclosed by Steve Schirripa, who portrayed Bobby Bacala in The Sopranos during a radio appearance in 2013. Schirripa stated, "As good an actor as he was a better guy, a generous guy. The guy gave us $33,000 each, 16 people in season 4. He called every one of the regular cast members and handed us a check. He said, 'Thanks for sticking by me. It's like buying 16 people a car.'" As per a new book about HBO, James Gandolfini provided his co-stars with $33,000 each, following his contract dispute with HBO that jeopardized production on the series, potentially leaving numerous cast and crew members jobless. This meant the actor distributed over $500,000 of his $13 million contract to his fellow actors. Grace Kelly, the Hollywood actress turned real-life princess, Grace Kelly, passed away on September 14, 1982, at 52 years old. She succumbed to injuries from a car accident in Monaco, where it's thought that she might have had a stroke while driving. Kelly's ascent to stardom started with her part in High Noon, co-starring Gary Cooper. Her performance in The Country Girl garnered her an Academy Award for Best Actress, further establishing her as one of Hollywood's top actresses. Grace Kelly experienced a troubled childhood with a physically abusive mother and sister, and an anti-Semitic father who tried to bribe her Jewish boyfriend with a Jaguar to leave but accepted Catholic Bing Crosby. The book, Grace Kelly, Hollywood Dream Girl, by Jay Jorgensen and Manoa Bowman, revealed Grace Kelly's difficult childhood and clandestine relationships 35 years after her death. The book states that Grace was born to a physically abusive mother and an anti-Semitic father who disapproved of her relationship with Don Richardson. Her father, John Kelly, was preoccupied with work, golf, and politics and was seldom present at home. Jorgensen and Bowman mentioned he never achieved the prestige of the established moneyed Philadelphia families because he had labored as a laborer. While Grace managed to rise to the top and became one of Hollywood's leading actresses before marrying the Prince of Monaco, this union came with its own set of issues for Grace, which she kept hidden. During her marriage, Grace ended her acting career. Instead, she carried out her daily responsibilities as a princess and engaged in philanthropic endeavors. In the book, Jorgensen and Bowman assert that Grace longed for her film career and battled depression knowing that chapter of her life was finished. Rock Hudson's acting career took off in the 1950s, and he swiftly gained recognition for his leading man parts in movies such as Giant, which earned him an Academy Award nomination. Throughout his professional life, Hudson was recognized for his public persona as an archetypal leading man. But behind closed doors, he grappled with the difficulties of being a gay man in Hollywood, who had to keep his sexual orientation hidden. The entertainment industry during that period was not tolerant of LGBTQ+ individuals, and Hudson's sexuality was a secret that was closely guarded to maintain his public image. It wasn't until the early 1980s that Hudson's battle with AIDS became known to the public. This put an end to the speculation about what was wrong with the visibly ill Hudson when he had previously appeared at a press conference with Doris Day. As People magazine noted, at the time AIDS was largely linked with gay men, and Hudson soon emerged as the most well-known person suffering from it. The actor never publicly acknowledged his sexuality, despite the allegations, before his death in October 1985. Shortly after his passing, the autobiography Rock Hudson, His Story addressed the star's sexuality. In it, he referred to his ex-boyfriend Lee Garlington as his true love. Years later, a private conversation between Hudson and his ex-wife Phyllis Gates was leaked to The Hollywood Reporter. In this confidential discussion, Gates confronted Hudson about his sexuality and his sexual encounters from the 1950s. David Cassidy. Actor David Cassidy, known for his role in The Partridge Family, died on November 21, 2017, at 67 years old. His passing was a result of complications stemming from liver failure, which was exacerbated by his ongoing issues with alcohol abuse. Almost a year prior to his death, following a show in Agoura Hills, California, where Cassidy struggled to remember the lyrics to songs he had performed for around 50 years and seemed to fall off stage, he declared that he was battling dementia and would be retiring from all future performances. He mentioned that both his mother and grandfather had also dealt with dementia towards the end of their lives, and that he was aware he was in denial, but always expected it would happen. When the former singer and actor died in late 2017, many likely believed it was due to his supposed dementia diagnosis. However, this was not the case. Cassidy was never actually diagnosed with dementia. In the documentary David Cassidy, The Last Session, the former teen idol confessed that he had been diagnosed with liver disease. He stated, "There is no sign of me having dementia at this stage of my life. It was complete alcohol poisoning. And the fact is, I lied about my drinking." He had lied to his family about quitting alcohol consumption. In an interview with People magazine, Sarah Lyne Weinfeld, the documentary's co-producer, spoke about Cassidy, saying, "We didn't want to exploit him, but ultimately he was honest about what killed him, and we decided that his legacy would be best served if we shared that." Jimmy Savile was In the United Kingdom, Jimmy Savile was a prominent figure known for his peculiar persona and philanthropic endeavours. He hosted the BBC programmes Top of the Pops and Jim'll Fix It. Initially, he worked playing records in dance halls and later became their manager. His media career kicked off as a disc jockey at Radio Luxembourg in 1958 and at Tyne Tees Television in 1960. Between 1964 and 1988, Savile was a regular host on the BBC music show Top of the Pops, also co-hosting its final edition in 2006. Posthumously, Savile faced some of the most appalling accusations ever levelled against a celebrity. Numerous allegations of sexual misconduct and assault against Savile emerged. As Time reported, citing a BBC report, around 72 individuals were allegedly targeted by Savile while he was working for the BBC. A subsequent report on his activities at Stoke Mandeville Hospital identified another 63 alleged victims. By the end of 2012, the total number of alleged victims had risen to 450, according to the BBC. While most of Savile's accusers were children at the time of the alleged assaults, some were elderly, others were unwell, and some were debilitated by sickness. Prior to his death, 2 police investigations looked into reports about Savile. The earliest known was in 1958, but none resulted in charges being filed. Each report concluded that there was not enough evidence to bring any charges related to sexual offences. Throughout his life, there were rumours and warnings about Savile, but they were mostly disregarded. It wasn't until the evidence became irrefutable that these claims were taken seriously. After the allegations of child abuse surfaced, His honorary Green Beret Award from the Royal Marines for completing the Royal Marine Commando Speed March was not revoked since such honors expire upon the Marine's death. However, the Royal Marines ordered that any certification granted to Savile or any mention of his name in their records be immediately expunged. His honorary Doctorate of Law, LLD, from the University of Leeds in 1986 was rescinded in 2012. Do you think Jimmy Savile's legacy should be completely erased from history, or should his contributions to charity and entertainment be acknowledged alongside his crimes? Laurence Olivier was a monumental figure in the realms of theatre and cinema. He died on July 11, 1989, at 82 years old. In Olivier's biography, former film publicist Michael Munn disclosed that Olivier had been mistreated by a schoolteacher clergyman as a student. He also disclosed that Olivier's mother passed away when he was a student, and his father showed complete indifference towards him from the moment of his birth. When his first acting instructor seduced him, it created a conflict in Olivier's mind between the pleasure he derived from acting and his remorse over sexual misconduct. Could this have been the root of Olivier's stage fright, which was later uncovered? In 1971, Olivier appeared in Eugene O'Neill's Long Day's Journey into Night at the British National Theatre. According to the play's director, Michael Blakemore, the older Olivier struggled with remembering his lines, causing concern as they approached the technical dress rehearsal. In his autobiography, Confessions of an Actor, Olivier admitted to using a vomit bucket backstage before many performances and then needing his stage manager to push him on after he had vomited. Bob Crane, widely recognized for portraying Colonel Hogan on the hit TV show Hogan's Heroes, was discovered dead on June 29, 1978, at the age of 49. His death occurred in his Scottsdale, Arizona apartment, where he suffered fatal injuries to his head in a gruesome murder. As reported by the New York Times, Crane was struck with a blunt object, and an electrical cord was found tied around his neck. Investigators later uncovered a darker side to the actor, with numerous Polaroid photographs and videotapes in his possession, homemade pornography Crane had been creating for years. The Daily Mail noted that Crane's dressing room was described as porn central. Richard Dawson, one of Crane's co-stars from Hogan's Heroes, recalled Crane inviting him to view some videotapes and a Polaroid book, saying, "Hey, come on in. You want to take a look at this stuff?" Even his family was aware of his behavior. His second wife, actress Sigrid Valdis, whom he met on the set of Hogan's Heroes, told ABC News, "From nearly the first day on set, he told me photography was his hobby. I didn't think it was landscape photography." According to Valdis, Bob would often use these women and express how he wished he could simply make them disappear when he was done with them. Crane frequently shared these experiences with John Carpenter, an electronics salesman, who later became the main suspect in the murder. Crane's son, Robert, recalled that he was 16 and visiting his father that summer when he witnessed the sex extravaganza involving a woman previously arrested in Texas for performing oral sex. The investigation into Crane's murder eventually led to the 1994 conviction of John Henry Carpenter, an old associate of Crane's. Anthony Perkins was an American actor and singer, most famous for his Academy Award-nominated performance in Friendly Persuasion and his iconic portrayal of Norman Bates in Alfred Hitchcock's Psycho and its 3 sequels. He passed away on September 12, 1992 at 60 due to complications from AIDS, a fact made public by his wife, Berry Berenson, after his death. Perkins led a very private life. Up until his 30s, he had relationships exclusively with men, including fellow actors Rock Hudson and Tab Hunter. At 39, he had an affair with Victoria Principal, and later, at 41, married photographer Berinthia Berry Berenson. Perkins died in 1992 at home, surrounded by close friends and family. His illness came as a surprise to the public, but he had been prepared for it, having kept his diagnosis a secret. For the 2 years leading up to his death, Perkins sought treatment under false identities, according to the New York Times. His wife explained, "He went twice to the hospital and once as an outpatient under another name. You'd think a man who had brought so much joy to others through his work would deserve better than this. He couldn't even be himself at the end." In a statement Perkins left to be read posthumously, he revealed that he kept his illness private because he didn't want it to be made into a spectacle. He stated through his spokesperson, Leslie Dart, I chose not to reveal I had AIDS because, to misquote Casablanca, I'm not much at being noble, but it doesn't take much to see that the problems of one old actor don't amount to a hill of beans in this crazy world. Gene Wilder's passing in 2016 left both fans and colleagues deeply saddened, especially those familiar with his memorable roles in films dating back to the 1970s. Wilder's career gained momentum in the 1960s with his standout role in The Producers, directed by Mel Brooks, which earned him an Academy Award nomination for Best Supporting Actor. This marked the start of a successful partnership with Brooks, which led to unforgettable roles in Blazing Saddles and Young Frankenstein. Wilder not only acted in Young Frankenstein, but also co-wrote the screenplay. His final on-screen appearance came in 2 episodes of NBC's Will and Grace. He retired from acting in 2003. It wasn't until after Wilder died at the age of 83 that fans learned the cause of his decline. Following his death, his family disclosed that the beloved comedian had been battling Alzheimer's disease for several years. In a statement shared by his family through US Weekly, they explained that Wilder had kept his condition private in an effort to protect the joy of his fans. The statement noted the decision to wait until this time to disclose his condition wasn't vanity, but more so that the countless young children that would smile or call out to him, "There's Willy Wonka," would not have to be then exposed to an adult referencing illness or trouble and causing delight to travel to worry, disappointment, or confusion. He simply couldn't bear the idea of one less smile in the world. Clark Gable, often hailed as the King of Hollywood, passed away on November 16, 1960, at 59, following a heart attack. His untimely death signified the close of an era in Hollywood's golden age. Gable's ascent to stardom started in the early 1930s, and he soon became one of the industry's most reliable box office draws. He earned an Academy Award for Best Actor for his performance in It Happened One Night. After his passing, several personal details about his life became public. Among the most notable was the revelation of his daughter, Judy Lewis, born from an affair with actress Loretta Young. Young, who co-starred with Gable in the 1935 film Call of the Wild, eventually acknowledged that Judy was Gable's daughter. In her authorized biography, Forever Young, The Life, Loves, and Enduring Faith of a Hollywood Legend, published shortly after Young's death, she confirmed that she became pregnant by Gable during the filming of Call of the Wild. Young then stepped away from the public eye, later claiming she had adopted Judy after secretly giving birth to her. In her book Uncommon Knowledge, Lewis shared her belief that Gable was her father, but her mother never confirmed the rumors. When Lewis turned 31, she confronted Young about her parentage, and it was then that her mother finally revealed the truth. In life, it's often only after someone passes that we uncover their most surprising secrets. These stories remind us that even the brightest stars have hidden layers and struggles. They challenge us to think about how we want to be remembered. If these fascinating revelations caught your attention, be sure to like this video, subscribe to Iconic and hit the notification bell for more stories like this. And speaking of shocking moments, did you know that some performers actually died right in front of their audiences? If you're curious about what happened, make sure to watch our previous video, Performers Who Died in Front of Their Audiences, on the end screen. You won't want to miss it. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. Top 32 Richest Actors in the World 2024.
Yeah. I was struggling. I was really struggling in high school. Yeah, tough. That's me in high school.
Whoa.
Get ready to be shocked. We're about to dive into the bank accounts of the richest actors on the planet. These aren't just your everyday millionaires. We're talking multi-millionaires, some even billionaires. Ever wonder what kind of crazy fortune you need to live like royalty? We're talking mansions, supercars, private jets. The works. Get ready to have your mind blown because we're revealing the top 32 richest actors in the world. You won't believe who's number 1. Jerry Seinfeld.
How's your day? Good?
Actually, yeah. I'm meeting Mulder here in a few minutes.
Jerry Seinfeld's $1 billion fortune proves that laughter is golden, especially when you own the show. Seinfeld's syndication brings in a reported $40 million annually, and that's not including his wildly successful stand-up tours and Netflix specials. This comedy icon also rakes it in with car collections, web series, and book deals, solidifying his place among entertainment's wealthiest. Tyler Perry. Tyler Perry isn't just a talented actor and filmmaker, he's a business mogul with $1 billion empire. Owning his content, including hits like Medea and House of Pain, means huge profits from box office sales to streaming deals. Add in Tyler Perry Studios, a sprawling production hub and real estate holdings, and it's clear Perry's built a media powerhouse. Dwayne Johnson.
I was really struggling in high school. Yeah, that's me in high school.
From wrestling rings to Hollywood blockbusters, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson has climbed to the top, amassing an $800 million fortune. His blockbuster salaries, often over $20 million per film, are just the beginning. Add lucrative deals with Under Armour and his wildly popular Terramana tequila, and it's clear that The Rock knows how to build a brand and a fortune. Shah Rukh Khan. Shah Rukh Khan, affectionately known as King Khan or SRK, is a global icon whose wealth transcends Bollywood. He consistently ranks among the highest-paid actors worldwide, commanding upwards of $10 million per film. And his popularity in India and beyond makes him a highly sought-after brand ambassador. Khan has starred in over 80 Hindi films, many of which have shattered box office records, cementing his status as one of Indian cinema's most bankable stars. His global appeal translates into lucrative endorsement deals with major brands, ranging from luxury goods to consumer products, further solidifying his financial success. Beyond acting, Khan is a shrewd businessman. He co-owns the production company Red Chillies Entertainment, which produces films and visual effects, and has a stake in the Kolkata Knight Riders, a highly successful cricket team in the Indian Premier League. Khan's real estate portfolio reflects his wealth, with properties in Mumbai, Dubai and London. His opulent mansion in Mumbai, Manat, is estimated to be worth millions and is a testament to his success. With an estimated net worth exceeding $600 million, Shah Rukh Khan's enduring stardom, business acumen and global appeal have secured his position as one of the wealthiest entertainers in the world. On a scale of 0-5, how impressive do you find Shah Rukh Khan's estimated net worth of over $600 million, and what do you think contributes to his financial success? Tom Cruise. Tom Cruise is one of Hollywood's most recognizable and bankable stars, with a career spanning decades and a net worth exceeding $600 million. Cruise has consistently commanded top salaries for his roles in blockbuster films, often negotiating lucrative back-end deals that grant him a percentage of the profits, significantly boosting his earnings. His involvement in mega franchises like Mission Impossible and Top Gun has generated billions of dollars at the global box office, solidifying his status as a box office titan. Beyond acting, Cruise is a powerful figure in the film industry. He has produced several of his own films through his production company, Cruise Wagner Productions, allowing him greater creative control and a larger share of the profits. His dedication to performing his own stunts, even the most dangerous ones, has become legendary, adding to the spectacle of his films and further enhancing his box office appeal. Cruise's real estate holdings also reflect his wealth. He owns multiple properties around the world, including a lavish penthouse in New York City and a sprawling estate in Beverly Hills. Tom Cruise's enduring star power, savvy business dealings, and commitment to his craft have secured his place as one of the wealthiest and most influential figures in Hollywood. Jackie Chan. Jackie Chan is a global icon renowned for his comedic timing, acrobatic fighting style, and death-defying stunts. His journey from Hong Kong cinema to Hollywood stardom has earned him a place in cinematic history and a net worth estimated at over $400 million. Chan's films have grossed billions of dollars worldwide, making him one of the most successful action stars of all time. His films often incorporate elements of slapstick comedy, martial arts prowess, and elaborate stunts, all performed by Chan himself, creating a unique and highly entertaining style that has captivated audiences worldwide. Beyond acting, Chan is a successful film producer and director through his production company, Jackie Chan Stunt Team and JCE Movies Limited. This control over his projects has allowed him to cultivate his brand and maximize his earnings. Chan's business ventures extend beyond the film industry. He owns a successful sushi restaurant chain, Jackie's Kitchen, and has invested in real estate and other businesses. His philanthropic endeavors, including his work with UNICEF and his own Jackie Chan Charitable Foundation, showcase his commitment to giving back. Jackie Chan's enduring popularity, business acumen, and dedication to his craft have secured his financial legacy as one of the most successful action stars and entertainers in the world. George Clooney.
Right now, what is most necessary to Saddam's troops is to put down the uprising.
George Clooney's charm, acting talent, and entrepreneurial spirit have helped him amass a fortune estimated at over $500 million, while his acting career, spanning decades and encompassing iconic roles in films like Ocean's 11 and Syriana, has undoubtedly contributed significantly to his wealth. It's his astute business ventures that have propelled him into the upper echelon of Hollywood earners. In 2013, Clooney co-founded Casamigos Tequila with Randy Gerber and Mike Meldman. The brand's success story culminated in a billion-dollar acquisition by beverage giant Diageo in 2017, netting Clooney a reported $239 million pre-tax from the sale. Beyond tequila, Clooney has secured lucrative endorsement deals with major brands like Nespresso, further padding his bank account. His production company, Smokehouse Pictures, has produced critical and commercial successes demonstrating his influence extends beyond acting. Clooney's real estate portfolio reflects his wealth, with properties ranging from a sprawling villa on Lake Como in Italy to a luxurious mansion in Los Angeles. His astute investments, entrepreneurial endeavors, and enduring Hollywood stardom have secured George Clooney's place as one of the wealthiest and savviest figures in the entertainment industry. Robert De Niro.
You talking to me?
Robert De Niro, a titan of cinema renowned for his transformative performances and gritty realism, has amassed a fortune estimated at over $500 million. His illustrious career, spanning 5 decades and encompassing iconic roles in films like Taxi Driver, Raging Bull, and Goodfellas, has earned him critical acclaim, multiple awards, and substantial financial success. De Niro's enduring star power continues to command high salaries for his film roles, and his involvement in successful franchises like Meet the Parents has further boosted his earnings. Beyond acting, De Niro is a savvy businessman. He co-founded Tribeca Productions, a film production company responsible for films like Wag the Dog and The Irishman, demonstrating his commitment to producing quality cinema. His entrepreneurial ventures extend beyond film, including co-ownership of the acclaimed Nobu restaurant chain and the Greenwich Hotel in New York City. De Niro's real estate holdings also reflect his wealth, with properties in New York City, Los Angeles, and upstate New York. Robert De Niro's enduring legacy as an acting legend, coupled with his astute business ventures, have secured his place as one of the wealthiest figures in Hollywood. Arnold Schwarzenegger. Arnold Schwarzenegger's journey from bodybuilding champion to Hollywood action hero to politician has been nothing short of extraordinary, and his financial success mirrors his multifaceted career. While his iconic roles in films like The Terminator and Predator established him as a global superstar and commanded top salaries, his fortune, estimated at over $450 million, extends far beyond acting. Schwarzenegger astutely leveraged his celebrity status into lucrative business ventures early in his career. He invested heavily in real estate, acquiring prime properties in California and elsewhere, amassing a valuable portfolio that has appreciated significantly over time. Beyond real estate, Schwarzenegger has founded and invested in various businesses, including a bricklaying company, a restaurant, and a shopping mall, demonstrating his entrepreneurial spirit and financial acumen. His foray into politics as the governor of California from 2003 to 2011, while unpaid, further enhanced his public profile and business connections. Arnold Schwarzenegger's remarkable career trajectory, combined with his savvy business investments and entrepreneurial drive, has secured his position as one of the wealthiest figures to emerge from Hollywood. Do you believe that Arnold Schwarzenegger's business ventures, such as his real estate investments and entrepreneurial endeavors, play a significant role in his financial success? Comment with yes or no. Kevin Hart. Kevin Hart's rise to comedic superstardom has been nothing short of meteoric, and his financial success has mirrored his skyrocketing career. With a net worth estimated at over $450 million, Hart has become one of the highest-paid comedians and actors globally. His stand-up comedy tours routinely sell out arenas and stadiums worldwide, generating massive revenue from ticket sales, merchandise, and streaming rights. Hart's transition to film has been equally lucrative, with starring roles in blockbuster comedies like Ride Along and Jumanji: Welcome to the Jungle, for which he commands multi-million-dollar salaries and back-end participation. Beyond acting, Hart is a savvy businessman, leveraging his brand into a diverse portfolio of ventures. He has production company Heartbeat Productions, which produces films and television shows, giving him greater creative control and a larger share of the profits. Hart has also secured lucrative endorsement deals with major brands, further solidifying his financial success. His investments in real estate, including a lavish mansion in Calabasas, California, demonstrate his commitment to building generational wealth. Kevin Hart's relentless work ethic, comedic genius, and entrepreneurial spirit have made him one of the wealthiest and most influential figures in entertainment today. Mel Gibson. Despite facing controversies throughout his career, Mel Gibson remains a powerful figure in Hollywood, with a net worth estimated at over $425 million. His early success as an action hero in films like Mad Max and Lethal Weapon established him as a box office draw and commanded top salaries. However, it was Gibson's foray into directing that significantly boosted his wealth. His historical epic, Braveheart, which he starred in, directed and co-produced, was a massive critical and commercial success, grossing over $210 million worldwide and earning Gibson 2 Academy Awards. The film's success gave Gibson greater creative control and a larger share of the profits, significantly increasing his net worth. His subsequent directorial efforts, including The Passion of the Christ and Apocalypto, while often controversial, were commercially successful, further solidifying his financial standing. Beyond filmmaking, Gibson owns Icon Entertainment, an international film production and distribution company, giving him greater autonomy and a larger stake in the industry. Mel Gibson's enduring, albeit controversial, career as an actor, director, and producer has secured his place as a wealthy and influential figure in Hollywood history. Adam Sandler.
So everyone's like, all right, we'll see you later, Shaq. In my head, I'm like, I gotta see Shaq's penis.
Adam Sandler has built a comedic empire that has earned him a net worth estimated at over $420 million. While his early career was marked by outrageous characters and slapstick humor in films like Billy Madison and Happy Gilmore, Sandler's enduring appeal and box office draw have allowed him to command increasingly large salaries for his comedic roles. His long-standing partnership with Netflix, which began in 2014, has been incredibly lucrative. Sandler signed a series of multi-film deals with the streaming giant, reportedly worth hundreds of millions of dollars, ensuring a steady stream of content and revenue. While his films for Netflix have received mixed critical reception, they consistently rank among the platform's most watched content, demonstrating Sandler's enduring appeal to a wide audience. Beyond acting, Sandler's production company, Happy Madison Productions, has been incredibly successful, producing numerous comedies starring Sandler and his frequent collaborators, generating substantial profits. Adam Sandler's ability to connect with audiences through his unique brand of humor, coupled with his savvy business dealings, has made him one of the wealthiest figures in comedy. Mark Wahlberg. Mark Wahlberg has successfully transitioned from rapper to Calvin Klein model to Hollywood heavyweight, amassing a fortune estimated at over $400 million. While his early career was marked by his physique and charisma, Wahlberg has proven himself to be a versatile actor, starring in a wide range of films, from gritty dramas like The Departed to action blockbusters like Transformers. Wahlberg's box office appeal allows him to command top salaries for his roles, and he often negotiates lucrative back-end deals that grant him a percentage of the profits, significantly boosting his earnings. Beyond acting, Wahlberg is a savvy businessman with a diverse portfolio of ventures. He co-owns the casual dining restaurant chain Wahlburgers with his brothers Donnie and Paul, leveraging their family name and reality TV presence into a successful franchise. Wahlberg's production company, closest to the whole Productions, has produced both film and television projects, showcasing his influence extends beyond acting. Mark Wahlberg's combination of acting talent, entrepreneurial spirit, and business acumen have secured his place as one of Hollywood's wealthiest and most influential figures. Amitabh Bachchan. Amitabh Bachchan, often hailed as the Shahanshah, Emperor of Bollywood, is a legendary figure whose career spans 5 decades and whose wealth reflects his enduring stardom. With a net worth estimated at over $400 million, Bachchan is one of India's wealthiest actors and a global icon. He has starred in over 200 films, many of which have become classics of Indian cinema, and his box office appeal continues to draw massive audiences in India and the Indian diaspora worldwide. Bachchan's commanding screen presence and versatility as an actor have made him one of the most sought-after stars in Bollywood, allowing him to command top salaries for his roles. Beyond acting, Bachchan is a savvy investor with a diversified portfolio. He has endorsed numerous brands over the years, ranging from consumer goods to luxury cars, further adding to his wealth. Bachchan's real estate holdings are substantial, with properties in prime locations in Mumbai, including his iconic bungalow Jalsa. Amitabh Bachchan's legendary status in Indian cinema, combined with his business acumen and brand endorsements, have secured his place as one of India's wealthiest and most influential personalities. Sylvester Stallone.
Kind of my image, and with Ryan, and it was like amazing. So that's the story.
Sylvester Stallone's career has been defined by his embodiment of determined, often against the odds, heroes like Rocky and Rambo. His journey from struggling actor to action movie icon has also translated into a net worth estimated at over $400 million. Stallone's most lucrative decisions have stemmed from maintaining ownership and creative control of his most iconic franchises. He not only starred in, but also wrote or co-wrote most of the Rocky and Rambo films, allowing him to negotiate lucrative back-end deals that granted him a significant percentage of the profits. Beyond acting, Stallone's success as a writer, director, and producer has significantly boosted his earnings. He has directed several installments of his own franchises and has produced numerous other films through his production company Balboa Productions. Stallone's real estate holdings reflect his wealth, with properties in Los Angeles, Miami, and a sprawling estate in Hidden Hills, California. Sylvester Stallone's ability to create enduring and financially successful film franchises, coupled with his multifaceted career as a filmmaker, has secured his place as one of Hollywood's wealthiest action stars. Larry David. Larry David is a comedic genius whose career has been characterized by his ability to mine humor from the mundane and the awkward. While his brand of cringe comedy might not appeal to everyone, it has resonated with a large enough audience to earn him a net worth estimated at over $400 million. David's fortune can be traced back to his co-creation of the groundbreaking sitcom Seinfeld, considered one of the greatest television shows of all time. As co-creator and head writer, David owns a significant share of the show's equity, which continues to generate substantial revenue through syndication deals, streaming rights, and DVD sales. David's success continued with Curb Your Enthusiasm, a semi-improvisational comedy series that he created, writes, and stars in, which has been a critical and commercial success for HBO. The show's longevity and loyal fan base have ensured continued financial success for David. While he's notoriously private about his personal life, David's real estate holdings, including properties in Los Angeles and New York City, provide glimpses into his wealth. Larry David's comedic genius and ability to create enduring and highly successful television shows have made him one of the wealthiest figures in the entertainment industry. Jack Nicholson. Jack Nicholson, a cinematic icon known for his captivating performances and enigmatic persona, has amassed a fortune estimated at over $400 million. His illustrious career, spanning over 6 decades, has been marked by critical acclaim, numerous awards, including 3 Academy Awards, and substantial financial success. Nicholson's ability to disappear into a wide range of characters, from the chillingly deranged Jack Torrance in The Shining to the charming rogue Randall McMurphy in One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest, established him as one of the most sought-after actors of his generation, commanding top salaries and back-end participation in his films. Beyond acting, Nicholson has invested wisely, building a valuable art collection that includes works by Picasso, Matisse, and Warhol. His real estate portfolio is equally impressive, with properties in prime locations like Mulholland Drive in Los Angeles and Aspen, Colorado. Jack Nicholson's enduring legacy as one of the greatest actors of all time, combined with his shrewd investments, has secured his place as one of Hollywood's wealthiest figures. Tom Hanks. Tom Hanks, universally beloved for his everyman charm and versatility as an actor, has also established himself as one of Hollywood's wealthiest figures, with a net worth estimated at over $400 million. Hanks has consistently chosen roles that resonate with audiences, from the heartwarming hero of Forrest Gump to the courageous Captain Miller in Saving Private Ryan, establishing him as a box office draw and earning him multiple Academy Awards. His consistent success has allowed him to command top salaries and negotiate lucrative back-end deals that grant him a percentage of his film's profits. Beyond acting, Hanks is a successful producer, director, and screenwriter, with his production company Playtone, responsible for films like Cast Away and My Big Fat Greek Wedding. He has also invested in real estate, with properties in Los Angeles, Idaho, and a ranch in California. Tom Hanks's combination of critical acclaim, box office success, and savvy business dealings has solidified his place as one of the wealthiest and most respected figures in Hollywood. Enjoying this video? Like and subscribe for more. Not feeling it? A like would still be appreciated, and your comments will help me do better next time. Keanu Reeves. Keanu Reeves, known for his enigmatic persona and roles in action classics like The Matrix and John Wick, has amassed a net worth estimated at $380 million. While Reeves has consistently chosen roles that interest him rather than solely pursuing high-paying blockbusters, his involvement in successful franchises has still earned him a considerable fortune. Notably, his share of the profits from The Matrix trilogy alone is estimated to be well over $200 million. Despite his wealth, Reeves is known for his down-to-earth demeanor and generosity. He famously gave a large portion of his Matrix earnings to the special effects and makeup teams, acknowledging their crucial role in the film's success. He is also involved in various charitable causes, supporting organizations that fight cancer and research spinal cord injuries. Keanu Reeves's combination of box office success, wise financial decisions, and reputation for generosity make him a unique figure in Hollywood. Salman Khan. Salman Khan, known as Bhaijan, brother to his legions of fans, is one of Bollywood's most bankable stars, with a net worth estimated at $360 million. He consistently delivers box office hits, often breaking records with his action-packed films and charming persona. Khan's popularity in India and among the Indian diaspora worldwide makes him a highly sought-after brand ambassador, further adding to his wealth. He endorses a wide range of products, from soft drinks to motorcycles, commanding top dollar for his endorsements. Beyond acting, Khan is a successful film producer with his production company, Salman Khan Films, giving him greater control over his projects and a larger share of the profits. He is also known for his philanthropic work, supporting various causes through his Being Human Foundation, which focuses on education and healthcare initiatives. Salman Khan's enduring stardom, business ventures, and charitable endeavors have solidified his position as one of the wealthiest and most influential figures in Indian entertainment. Clint Eastwood. Clint Eastwood, a Hollywood icon whose career spans over 6 decades, is as renowned for his filmmaking prowess as he is for his on-screen presence. With a net worth estimated at $375 million, Eastwood has solidified his place as one of Hollywood's wealthiest and most respected figures. From his early days as a squinting cowboy in Sergio Leone's spaghetti westerns, to his acclaimed directorial efforts like Unforgiven and $1 Million Baby, Eastwood has consistently captivated audiences and earned critical praise. His ability to transition seamlessly between acting, directing, and producing has given him significant control over his projects and maximized his earnings. Eastwood's production company, Malpaso Productions, founded in 1967, has been behind many of his successful films, allowing him to maintain creative control and reap a larger share of the profits. His astute investments in real estate and his ownership of the Pebble Beach Golf Links, a prestigious golf course in California, further underscore his financial acumen. Clint Eastwood's enduring legacy as an actor, director, producer, and savvy businessman solidifies his position as a true Hollywood titan. Robert Downey Jr. Robert Downey Jr.'s journey from struggling actor battling personal demons to becoming one of Hollywood's highest-paid stars is a remarkable comeback story. With a net worth estimated at $300 million, Downey Jr.'s financial success is inextricably linked to his portrayal of Tony Stark, the genius billionaire playboy philanthropist in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. His portrayal of Iron Man catapulted him to new heights of stardom and earned him massive paychecks, reportedly upwards of $75 million per film, for his later appearances as the iconic superhero. Beyond his lucrative Marvel contract, Downey Jr. has commanded top salaries for other roles and has negotiated lucrative back-end deals that grant him a percentage of the profits. His production company, Team Downey, founded with his wife Susan Downey, has produced films like The Judge and the upcoming Sherlock Holmes 3, giving him greater creative control and a larger share of the earnings. Robert Downey Jr.'s remarkable resurgence and strategic career choices have secured his place as one of Hollywood's wealthiest actors. Will Smith. Will Smith's journey from Grammy-winning rapper to box office titan has made him one of the most bankable stars globally, and amassed a fortune estimated at $350 million. His charisma, comedic timing, and ability to carry action-packed roles have made him a highly sought-after actor, commanding top salaries for over 2 decades. His involvement in blockbuster franchises like Men in Black and Bad Boys has generated billions of dollars at the global box office, further solidifying his financial success. Beyond acting, Smith is a savvy businessman. His production company, Overbrook Entertainment, has produced numerous successful films and television shows, including The Pursuit of Happiness, which starred Smith and his son Jaden Smith. He has also made strategic investments in real estate, owning multiple properties in Los Angeles, Philadelphia, and elsewhere. Will Smith's enduring star power, entrepreneurial spirit, and shrewd business acumen have secured his place as one of Hollywood's wealthiest and most influential figures. Michael Douglas. Michael Douglas, a Hollywood dynasty scion who carved out his own successful path in the industry, boasts a net worth estimated at $350 million. His career, spanning over 5 decades, includes iconic roles in films like Wall Street, Fatal Attraction, and Basic Instinct, for which he commanded top salaries and, in some cases, back-end participation, boosting his earnings significantly. Beyond acting, Douglas is a successful producer with his production company, Douglas Reedy Productions, responsible for films like One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest and Romancing the Stone. He has also ventured into directing, earning critical acclaim for his work on films like Falling Down and The Wonder of It All. Douglas's astute investments in real estate, including properties in New York City, Bermuda, and Mallorca, Spain, further contribute to his wealth. Michael Douglas's enduring career as an actor, producer, and director, combined with his savvy business decisions, have secured his place as a Hollywood heavyweight. Brad Pitt. Brad Pitt, a perennial Hollywood heartthrob and critically acclaimed actor, has leveraged his star power and business acumen to build a fortune estimated at $300 million. His rise to fame, marked by captivating performances in films like Thelma and Louise and Fight Club, quickly established him as a box office draw and allowed him to command increasingly large salaries. Pitt's involvement in blockbuster franchises like Ocean's 11 and Quentin Tarantino's films, known for their critical and commercial success, has further solidified his financial standing. Beyond acting, Pitt's production company, Plan B Entertainment, has produced numerous critically acclaimed and commercially successful films, including The Departed, 12 Years a Slave, and Moonlight, all of which won Academy Awards for Best Picture, demonstrating Pitt's keen eye for quality filmmaking and further enhancing his financial portfolio. His personal life, often the subject of tabloid scrutiny, has also inadvertently contributed to his wealth, with lucrative deals for wedding photos and other exclusives adding to his fortune. Brad Pitt's enduring star power, combined with his shrewd business decisions and production company's success, have made him one of Hollywood's wealthiest and most influential figures. Edward Norton. Edward Norton, known for his intense performances and dedication to his craft, has amassed a net worth estimated at $300 million. While Norton is notoriously selective about his roles, often shying away from mainstream blockbusters, his talent and critical acclaim have allowed him to command significant salaries for the projects he chooses. His breakout role in Primal Fear earned him an Academy Award nomination and established him as a force to be reckoned with in Hollywood. Norton's commitment to independent cinema and his willingness to take on challenging roles, such as his transformative performance in American History X, have further solidified his reputation as a talented and versatile actor. Beyond acting, Norton is a successful screenwriter, director, and producer, often taking on multiple roles behind the scenes in his projects. This control over his work has allowed him to maximize his earnings and pursue projects that align with his artistic vision. Edward Norton's selective filmography, coupled with his multifaceted talents as a filmmaker, have secured his place as a respected and wealthy figure in the industry. And now, Harrison Ford. Harrison Ford's portrayal of iconic characters like Han Solo in the Star Wars saga and Indiana Jones in the adventure franchise of the same name has solidified his place in cinematic history and amassed him a fortune estimated at $300 million. His ability to embody roguish charm, rugged masculinity, and heroic determination resonated with audiences worldwide, making him one of the biggest box office draws of all time. Ford's involvement in these mega franchises has earned him significant salaries, back-end participation, and lucrative merchandising deals, ensuring his financial security for decades. Beyond Star Wars and Indiana Jones, Ford has cultivated a diverse filmography, starring in critically acclaimed films like Blade Runner and Witness, for which he received an Academy Award nomination. He has continued to command top salaries for his roles in action films and thrillers, demonstrating his enduring appeal as an action hero. Harrison Ford's enduring star power, wise career choices, and involvement in iconic film franchises have made him one of the wealthiest actors in Hollywood history. Leonardo DiCaprio. Leonardo DiCaprio's estimated $260 million fortune reflects his Titanic superstardom and savvy business decisions. His high-paying roles, combined with lucrative back-end deals, showcase his box office draw. DiCaprio's production company, Appian Way Productions, adds another layer to his wealth, with successful films and documentaries further bolstering his financial standing. Strategic real estate investments round out his portfolio, making DiCaprio one of Hollywood's wealthiest figures. Denzel Washington.
Is there say I got to like you? No. All right then. Don't you eat every day?
Denzel Washington's $280 million net worth reflects his status as an acting legend and savvy businessman. His consistently powerful performances have earned him significant salaries, often exceeding $20 million per film. Washington's back-end participation in successful projects further adds to his wealth. His forays into directing demonstrate his commitment to the craft and provide additional income streams. Jet Li. Jet Li, the international martial arts icon, boasts a $250 million fortune built on his action-packed film career. From his early successes in Chinese cinema to his breakout roles in Hollywood blockbusters, Li's martial arts prowess has translated into box office success. His production company, Shining Star Entertainment, provides another revenue stream, while his philanthropic endeavors reflect his commitment to giving back. Bruce Willis. Bruce Willis's explosive action hero persona, best exemplified by his iconic role in the Die Hard franchise, has earned him a net worth estimated at $250 million. His high-paying roles in action blockbusters, coupled with his production company Cheyenne Enterprises, have contributed significantly to his wealth. Despite facing recent health challenges, Willis's legacy as an action icon and his successful film career have secured his financial well-being. Wow! From iconic actors to comedic geniuses, we've explored the incredible wealth of Hollywood's elite. Their dedication, talent, and smart business moves have clearly paid off. It makes you wonder, what would you do with that kind of fortune? Let us know in the comments. And don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to Iconic Inside for more amazing stories, and ring the bell so you never miss an upload.